invigorating,
empowering, unique. It's not just a magazine.
So Reveal Magazine US is back with more of the world's best kept secrets. Of course, we bring to you guys some of your familiar faces, people that you love, so that we can find out more about them. Just the average things that you may not see when you Google or when you Bing or anything like that. So today, you guys are in for a treat because I am sitting here with the beautiful Miss Terry Vaughn. Welcome.
You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you. So, like I said, we definitely want to get to know Miss Terry Vaughn a little bit better. Just not the average things that you can Google. So we know that we've seen you in Steve Harvey. You've done All of Us. You were hilarious in Meet the Browns.
Thank you.
So just tell us, for those looking to follow in your footsteps as well, how did you get your start?
Actually, I was in college and I was actually going to school for advertising.
Oh, wow.
And while I was in college, I had a friend that was helping to recruit girls for Miss Black California pageant. And so me and some of my girlfriends, we just did it just for fun. And just so happens one of the judges was a producer of a play that was getting ready to tour the country. And so after the pageant was over, he asked me if I would be interested in auditioning for this play. And I was like, audition? Okay, well, what does that mean? What do I do? Because I had no clue. I had never thought of acting ever. And so he told me to show up at this theater, which was the Black Repertory Theater in Berkeley, California. And he told me to bring a picture and a resume. So I did. And of course, you know, me not knowing anything about the business, I brought like a regular working resume. You know, the Marriott, Avis Rent-A-Car, McDonald's. And I brought just a Polaroid snapshot picture of myself, a little Polaroid, you know, one of those. I brought one of those pictures with me. So, and I get there to the theater, to the theater for the audition, and there's like, it's filled with actors, with like real actors who study theater and all that. And they're all like doing their warm-up exercises and humming and stretching, and I'm like, this shit is weird. So I just sit and I wait for them to call my name, and I go in, I meet the director, I meet the playwright, and they give me some material to read, and I read it. And then the director, he says, with this character, she's really sassy, so can you read it again, and this time like have some attitude, some sassy attitude with it. And so I did it again. I grew up in the ghetto, so I knew how to be sassy. I used to get in trouble all the time for being sassy. So I did it, and I got home that night, and they called me and offered me a part in this play, and I toured with that play for over 2 years.
Wow. And this was after college, or what?
This was like my last year in college. I ended up leaving to tour with this play. And the huge blessing was that the director toured with the play, with us. So he started training us, because a lot of us were new. So he started training us while we were on the road, and introduced us to Stanislavski and Uta Hagen, who were all the, you know, heavyweights in the early days of theater. So I started reading all their books and doing all their exercises, and then I was the weird one doing all the stretching and humming and all that. But that's how I got bit by the bug, and I just focused on acting and just started studying it ever since then.
Wow. So we know we've seen you in Friday. You're also getting ready to star in another movie, a TV One original, with Essence Atkins, Girlfriend's Getaway too, right?
Right.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what that movie will be about and what we can expect.
So Girlfriend's Getaway is a film. It's actually produced by me and my producing partner through our company, Nina Holiday Entertainment, which is based here in Atlanta. So we shot this movie with Roger Bob last year with Melinda Williams, Essence Atkins, Garcelle Bouvet, and it's about 4 girlfriends in their 40s who took this. Last year was about us taking a vacation together for our birthdays, and it just all hell breaks loose once we go on vacation. We shot it in Trinidad last year, and it's really like a hangover for you know, but it not as crazy because it's for TV. But like that. And so it did so well for TV One last year. It was their #1 rated movie ever.
Wow.
And so they ordered a sequel, and so this year the sequel is coming out, Girlfriends Getaway 2, on August 29th on TV1 at 8 o'clock.
And you produced it. She
Yes.
did it.
Yeah. So we produced it, and Nina Holiday Entertainment, that's the name of our company.
Okay.
And this time, the four of us are going to Puerto Rico
Wow.
for Garcelle's character for her wedding.
Oh.
And so all hell breaks loose once we get there again. And it's really fun. It's a beautiful, fun, silly, entertaining story of four friends.
And one more time, when does it come out? So we can make sure check it out. Please check it out.
It comes out August 29th on TV1
Okay.
at 8 o'clock.
Alrighty.
Watch it.
Watch it.
And we'll be watching it live. We're all having our own watch parties.
Okay.
And we'll be tweeting live. So
Okay.
everybody can tweet with us. Hashtag is Girlfriends Getaway 2.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the production company, Nina Holiday, and what we can expect as well from it.
So Nina Holiday Entertainment is a company that I started with my producing partner, Cass Seegers, I want to say about 8 years ago. I was living in LA at the time. She was living in Atlanta, and we met on a movie set. She was actually the wardrobe stylist for this independent movie I was working on. She introduced herself to me. She told me she was a writer, and she had just written her first novel.
Oh, wow.
And she gave me her novel. I read it on the plane ride back home to LA, and I loved it. And I called her. I was like, hey, I love your work. I love your writing. I would love to try to pitch this book into a television series because it was really good. And we've basically been together ever since, just writing stuff, creating stuff for film and television. And you know, we really like to produce projects that give Black women a voice, a different voice than what we see.
Reality TV.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, and you know, I always say, people are like, well, how do you feel about reality TV? I don't want to do reality TV. I understand there's a market for reality TV, but for us and for me personally, I just feel like I have a responsibility
Yes, ma'am.
to counter what reality TV is doing. And so that's what I focus on. I focus on being the other voice.
Right.
Because if you're going to have that, you also got to have something to balance it. You can't just give us that.
Exactly.
And I feel like I have a responsibility to young people, to my nieces. I want them to be able to turn on television and see something that they can
Positive.
be. Yeah,
Exactly. Something we can
absolutely.
really look up to.
So
Right.
that's what we do. And I love being able to create stuff like that for us. I love being able to generate jobs for us. So it's been a blessing. It's a journey, but it's a blessing. So please, anything you see with Nina Holiday on it, support it, because
Support
we
it.
are working our butts off.
And of
to-
course, Reveal will always be there too.
Thank you.
So, speaking of support, I know at one point in time you had the Green Rooms Actors Lounge
Yes.
as well too. So, what's going on with that? That was in Buckhead, by
Yep.
the way, guys, kind of by the old Frank Ski's restaurant, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what's going on with the Green Rooms Actor Lounge? Can we expect anything else?
No, so I closed. It was a theatrical coffee shop where I taught my classes out of. I taught acting classes out of, and it was open for, I want to say, like 2.5 years, and then just financially it was just a burden because you know it was a a project for passion for me, because I wanted to establish something here in Atlanta for aspiring actors,
Right.
a place where they could go, a place where they could get the books and materials that they needed to pursue this career. I wanted to give them acting classes and all of that, and you know, it didn't generate the money to keep the business going. So, but I do still teach classes. I have a lot of mentors mentees that I still keep in contact with. It did amazing things for a lot of actors
yeah,
here.
it was a really nice place too, guys.
And a lot of people are working. A lot of the actors that came through there, they are working actors right now. I have 4 of them right now working on projects.
Wow.
And so I'm really, really proud of that.
That's good. That's good. That's really, really good. So if we want to get in touch with Terry Vaughn's acting classes, would we be able to do so?
Yes,
or?
there is. I have an email.
Okay.
It's tjvclasses@gmail.
Okay, good. So outside of that, you also have your own foundation.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so it is the Take Wings Foundation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell us a
Look
little
at
bit
you
about
doing
that.
your homework.
Oh, don't make me cry.
Love her. love it. Take Wings Foundation is it's a mentoring program for young girls based in the San Francisco Bay Area, because that's where I grew up. We've been serving girls in that community for 18 years now.
Wow.
And basically it started out with me just inviting 40 girls from my old neighborhood. I grew up in a rough neighborhood. It was a lot of gang banging, drug violence, and all of that when I was a teenager. And once I went to college, I knew I wanted to do something for young girls that were growing up in that same toxic environment. And like I said, once I got on the Steve Harvey show, I was like, I'm going to invite 40 girls in that neighborhood, and I'm going to sit down with them, and I'm going to talk to them. And so that's how it all started. It really didn't start with me wanting to have a foundation, because I don't really know anything about a foundation. But I just knew I wanted to do something for young girls. I wanted to help them to make better choices, to believe in themselves, to, you know, just aspire to do great things with their lives. Because a lot of times when you grow up in environments like that, your goals are so low. It's just because you're not exposed to the world, all the things that you can do. It's like you don't really know about it. So for me, I just feel a responsibility to expose them to as much as possible so they can dream big. And so we've been doing that for, like I said, like 18 years now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I don't know when this is going to play, but you know, we have a fundraiser coming up. Okay, good. We have a fundraiser actually this next weekend, August 22nd. We have a fundraiser every year. It's a big hoorah in the Bay Area.
Oh, well, it's there. Well,
yeah,
do you have plans of coming to Atlanta maybe?
You know, a lot of people ask me that. What I do is I support other foundations or other organizations here. I'm just a huge advocate for us.
Yes.
I just want us to be great because we are great.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And that's good that you're doing that. And like you said, especially for young women like myself, we have a positive role model like you and others that we can actually look up to versus what we see on reality television. And that's what Reveal, what we advocate for as well, to inspire, encourage, empower, and elevate.
Nice.
Everybody. All right. So outside of that too, I have to ask, because you're from Cali. Have you seen the Compton movie? What is it?
Absolutely. Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. Have you seen it?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
How'd you feel about it?
Well, for me, it was, and I knew it was going to be great because the music is like, it just brought back, like I was like dancing in the movie theater. I was like, yeah, I was loud, I was laughing. I was like, who are you right now? Relax. But it was great, and the acting is phenomenal. The acting, the directing, it's just a really, really great movie. It's empowering, and it was inspiring for me.
Wow.
So go see it.
Go see
Straight Outta Compton, for sure.
I'm pretty sure most of our viewers probably have seen it.
Yeah, if you guys can see it this weekend, you know, opening weekend is always important for our films. So go see it this weekend. That'd be great.
I'll go tomorrow when it dies down a little bit.
Go tomorrow.
Which is Sunday.
Yes.
So anyway, one last thing. Like I said, we definitely want to always inspire. Reveal is about encouraging entrepreneurs to follow their dreams. No matter what your niche is, that's what we're here for. But we also reveal our seasoned entrepreneurs so you can get their backstory and actually listen to the things that they've been through for you to follow your dreams as well too. So what's one last message that you would have for an aspiring actress, actor, anyone starting their own business?
I always say study your craft. Whatever it is that you are pursuing, study it, educate yourself on it. I mean, if you were going to be a doctor, you would have to study that so you can do the job. So same thing in the arts. Study your craft. Participate in plays, or just whatever your business is, whatever it is that you want to do, just make sure that you put in the work and the time to study it so that it's not mediocre. Mediocre is whack. It's like, whack is so, I just aged myself, didn't I?
No, I say whack.
Do you say whack?
I say whack.
Okay, somebody told me that was old. But anyway. So study your craft. Put in the work, because excellence, we should strive for excellence in all that we do and not take the shortcut. put in the work.
Put in the work.
Yes.
Like it, love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, we have been sitting here with the lovely Miss Terry Vaughn. I am Shalon Nakia. Of course, we will be back with more of the world's best kept secrets. Be sure to check out the movie. Once again, it's coming out when, Miss Vaughn?
August 29th on TV1 at 8 o'clock, Girlfriend's Getaway 2.
Check it out, guys. Don't miss it. Check out RevealMagUS.com. We will see you next time. Thanks.
Yay.
Thanks, Miss Terry.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Terry J. Vaughn, and guess what? I've been revealed.
Invigorating.
Empowering.
Unique. It's not just a magazine.
It's a movement.
Reveal Magazine US is an online publication that features young, professional, and minority entrepreneurs. Are you an entrepreneur on the rise? Should we reveal you next? If so, send us your information at info@revealmagus.com. Here's your opportunity to be revealed.